Hey guys, my name is Chris. Thanks for checking out the video with me today. What we're going to be talking about today is how to save presets, favorites, and profiles in the BMW iDrive. So this is really important. Going to make sure that you know all this stuff so you can maximize your drive. So step one in saving radio presets, favorites, and profiles in iDrive is to make sure that your BMW ID, which essentially is your profile, is successfully set up in your vehicle. So we have other videos about this if you want to see the actual step-by-step breakdown of getting your iDrive in there. But once you're logged into your My BMW app, you are going to hit the profile icon in the lower right corner of your app. Once you're in there, there's going to be something that says scan in blue. You're going to touch that. You're essentially going to scan a code. If you don't have your profile in here, it's going to say add BMW ID. There is the code. You're going to scan and link your app with that code, and the car does everything else. Once it does, it's going to look just like this and show you your name, show you your profile picture. If you're the primary user, it'll have that checked off. If you're not, it'll just say that everything is good essentially. But that is what you need to do. Step one is get yourself in your profile inside of your BMW. The next thing we're going to do is to understand that presets and favorites are two different things depending on where we are. So if we're talking about AM and FM radio, we're going to be talking about presets. If we're talking about SiriusXM, we could have favorites or presets, and I'll explain why. So let's go into this right now. So doing a long press again, that's going to get all of our entertainment options to pop up. Now if I go into FM radio, for example, what I can see is I can have all of my different stations going to pop up here. Whatever I touch, that's what's going to be playing. Right over here it says add preset. So if I were to add the preset, and I go to audio source, I now have a little preset app, and that station is now in there. So that's pretty cool. If I go back into AM, I can do the same thing. Well, let's actually go to AM, and let's do this one, and now we're going to do save preset. I'm going to go back to my preset app, and there they are. So if you're in the radio, you can save these presets pretty easily, as you can see. Well, what about SiriusXM? So let's go back into SiriusXM. So here is a channel in SiriusXM. There is my save preset. We're going to touch that, and when I go back under audio source, right under presets, oh, I think I overrode one of them.
Inviting others.
There we go. Now all three are in there. So SiriusXM, FM, AM, I can save these different presets inside of the operating system. But if I go back to SiriusXM, notice there is a favorite. And it says save as SiriusXM favorite. And what this does is going to let SiriusXM know that I am interested in this particular channel. So now when I go over to favorites here, it's going to bring up BPM because that's what we made as a favorite, but also more importantly is the For You section. It is going to curate what I should be listening to based off of my favorites. So as I go through this, this is going to be where I need to be, which I think is pretty interesting. So that's how we get into presets and how we save presets. That's how we save a SiriusXM favorite. Now let's talk about what happens when you want to remove that.
We allow these pressures to come up.
All we're going to do is we're going to touch and hold it and remove preset. Touch and hold, remove preset. So it's a pretty simple thing to do. And once you add more in there, you can sort the stations by touching and dragging wherever you want them to be. So that is how you get your profiles, presets, and favorites all set up and good to go for your radio inside of your BMW iDrive system. It's important to know that your profile is going to be triggering these presets, meaning if you're not signed into your profile, you're not going to see that preset app in the SiriusXM station, well, the SiriusXM app as well, likely is not going to retain that information as well. So it's really important to make sure that you're actually logged in there and everything is good to go. Again, my name is Chris. Thanks for taking the time to check out the video with me today. Check out the links down below, a lot of good stuff down there. Please make sure you subscribe so you can always stay up to date with the latest content just like this. Check us out on other platforms. Thanks again for watching, and stay healthy and safe out there.
Thank you.